couple days worth of run at these positions, and so there's a chance that that's happening. And maybe we can
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks.
There we go.
Touchdown, Spartans, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind cover.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense offense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
But it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Spartans line up on 1st and 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football.
On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Marsh. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Dude, what?
It's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh my gosh.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To bootleg here. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. They're looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Spartans look to keep this drive moving. They mix it up with a run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice
touchdown, Spartans! They battled all. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Great footwork, a big opening now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Caught by the receiver.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receiver.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The Spartans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That's reeled in. It's Marsh. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. Play action here on first down. He's got it with room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball inbound.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They keep him off balance with a run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Makes the grab. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock.
Does that translate to an actual NFL field in actual play? Probably not. It works in one-on-one because that's exactly what it is, one-on-one. But that's kind of the extent of his capability. And when you wrap this up, James Prochet has just shown that he has much more capabilities that are useful to a team to keep the seventh receiver. Being a guy like
Yes, agreed. Let's pick one more of these things out of our magic hat here that we have saved from your comments. We appreciate you guys. And again, feel free to continue to chime in with more thoughts that you have. Very open conversation this morning. Let's pick one more of these things before we get to an ad break. JT, do we want to get to the Zeitler conversation? Talk about some big boys here. Bustin Diamond says his changed opinion is that Zeitler might not be as reliable as we originally thought. What is your reaction to what Bustin Diamond is thinking about here?
it's hard for me to say that. I get what you're saying, right? I think there can be a little bit of concern because it's a two-way street, right? Because sometimes it's good to not talk about guys on the offensive line, and then other times it's also not good, right? There's a difference between not being noticeable because they're doing the right thing, and then not being noticeable because they just haven't looked good, right? I think you can have the same conversation with Dan Moore right now. I think a lot of people have their I guess, sense on Dan Moore out there, just haven't talked about it. Is that because he's doing all the right things, or is it because he just isn't making a lot of noticeable plays and actually bringing an impact to the offensive line? I think that's hard to say after 5 practices. But I will say on the Zeitler, he is, what, 35 now?
35. Yep.
35? Like, he's getting up there, so I think it's very, I think there is a reality where
Seem to be
Father
lost
Time,
on it.
there's a reality where Father Time is catching up, right? But at the same time, 35. Like, does get a little bit more of the veteran treatment at times, right? Kind of the same way Jeffrey Simmons is only doing one rep in the offensive line defensive line, right? I think there's a difference.
I want to approach this the same way that Ryan and I approached the Cam Ward bad day interception topic yesterday. So we were asking, when does this become JT? Folks are like, why are they talking about Bentley? He's just not been as consistent as you would expect him to be so far out of practice. In 2 days, we're talking about one-on-one drills, one defensive lineman versus one offensive lineman, which is an input exercise in and of itself. But there have been some reps where you're like, oh, I thought this guy was one of the like a clear top 10 guard in the league last year. That doesn't look like that.
Let a gay dude flirt. Did you ever let a gay guy flirt with you a little just to keep your spirits up a little? Or just like say you're sitting somewhere, you're talking to a guy and it's a gay guy. Did you ever, not act real straight or something because you know what I'm saying? Though, to try to just have a decent day or whatever.
Talking about that like you took advantage of.
Let a gay dude flirt. Did you ever let a gay guy flirt with you a little just to keep your spirits up a little? Or just like say you're sitting somewhere, you're talking to a guy and it's a gay.
Well, let's start with this. Prices have gone up. Well, let's start with this.
Tag in Fortnite. I'm gonna call my lawyer. No, he is in Fortnite, right? I don't know he's doing that.
If they'll use AI to make games do that, I think they would punch it in the face.
Here's Hank in Fortnite.
And make no attempt to make every stinking software hockey.
Imagine with 3 kids, there's always
Oh,
something.
it's impossible. It's impossible. I make no attempt to be that guy. But that's not work-life balance. That's out of balance. If you have 73 sports for your kids and you make every single game, you are not in balance by definition. And so, that's the kind of stuff. So anyway, that's, but we just said prioritize, be where you are 100% and prioritize some things to where we're setting the bar that marriage is first, kids are second, work is third, and above all of that is God. And that's a priority. And so, we're going to lay it out that way, and we're going to actually live our lives in a way that indicates that that's true.
I'll say I was at Brentwood Middle cheerleader. I remember basketball games. You and Mom coming. So I just cheer. Y'all did come.
Yeah.
I thought y'all
But
were
geez, I was not at every game.
Yeah.
I remember you were, what would they call you, a flyer? A flyer.
Wait, that means you were in the air?
That means she was the little kid, and they would toss her.
That's the
But
most frightening.
here's the thing. Here's the secret to it all. I can't touch my toes. My hamstrings are very tight. I'm not a very flexible person. So when they started advancing the flyers, where you had to like do the thing, you like hold your leg up or the scorpion,
Oh.
I got kicked out. I wasn't a flyer anymore.
Yikes.
Anyways,
Didn't hurt your confidence.
that's
That's
a
good.
little Rachel back at you.
Wow.
My turn.
May or may didn't know.
My
Good
turn.
question.
It's your turn.
True confession.
So we talked about what you are willing to splurge on to treat yourself. What's one thing you still refuse to spend money on? You're just like, no, I'm not going to spend it on. It's not worth the upgrade or the charge or whatever.
What I learned from watching rich people, if I'm going to spend what feels like a lot of money on something, whatever that means, I want to get something of high quality that's going to last even maybe a generation. So what I refuse to spend money on is cheap stuff that's not going to last. Instead, I'll double the amount.
Well, what do you mean by
One good one instead of 5 bad ones.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So we're opposite.
Yeah, I guess your Amazon history is pretty light compared to Rachel.
I don't have an Amazon. That's how light it is.
There we go.
My wife has one, and I participate in hers occasionally, but that's about it.
We paid good money
I don't
to
even
see.
have an account.
Wow.
Oh man, you're missing out.
When would that level of concern from watching when I was watching practice start to actually worry about your regular season. Because unless you have a different opinion, it's not right now.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm not too concerned about a guy like Kevin Zeitler. I think, obviously, this isn't the point of the show because we only do have 5 practices to go off of, but, like, I'd start being concerned if we get to, like, that second round of doing practices against that man. And that's, you're still seeing the same things from a guy like Kevin Zeitler. That's where I would be. But as of right now, we're still getting back into the swing of things with practice. You know, something that we haven't touched on. Titans certainly seem to be getting back into the swing of things of padded practices, adding another practice to Fridays, and fighting that they need it, right? So I think everybody is still coming along, maybe at a slower pace than we initially would have thought, but it's still in the process.
Yeah, important programming note. I completely forgot about that. Very quickly a little bit. The Titans added practice on Friday. So if you're somebody that loves to listen to the press conferences and pay attention to coaching books and stuff like that, Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, you'll get a 3-pack of those this weekend, and there's no rest for the weary. I guess you all will be at the Titans facility forever, and so looking forward to that tomorrow. And Austin and I will, at least I'll be doing the show live from there. So your answer is second round of joint practice in Atlanta. I think that's a fair answer. I disagree with that answer. For me, and I'm going to be writing about this later today at abcsports.com. Coach Mack was on 104.5 yesterday, 2 days ago, with Blaine and Zach, and they asked him about this. And I thought that he gave a great comparative answer, talking about Roger Sackler when he came over from LA for the first time, offseason of practice for him. He was on the ground a lot. This was a storyline that percolated around this time that year. That man, this guy that they went and got, who's supposed to be the savior for them at guard, can't stay on his feet, keeps getting knocked down, doesn't look the part, and we know how that story ended up. He ended up being the best right guard that they've had since it's been a long time. He's been the best in recent memory. Okay, and the Titans haven't had anybody like him until maybe now a year from Apple was awesome regardless. And Coach Mack's general point is that, and Coach Mack isn't, is that when you got a guy who's got as much water in his bucket as a Roger Sackler or a Kevin Zeitler, these veterans who have been around the block and know how to get themselves ready on the old man ramp-up timeline for the regular season, you just trust that they're going to do it, and you don't get concerned about it until they can't do it. And so that's my answer. It's like, if it's September 7th and they're in Denver, and he looks like old man father time has come for him, then I will start to get concerned. But until then, I really am not. And so while I understand it's not encouraging to see the way he's practicing so far, it is a little bit concerning. Sorry, that was not what I meant to say. Well, it is a little concerning to see him practicing the way that he is right now. To me, it is not concerning. That is what I was going to say. Okay, we've got a number of these things that we'll kind of rapid fire hit on before we sports trivia. But first, let me say about our friends over at the Bone and Joint Institute, regional destination for comprehensive orthopedics and sports medicine at boneandjointcn.org. Whenever you get hurt in life, you have to know who to trust, and the Bone and Joint Institute, they are your go-to location in Franklin. They have over
Money
a account.
Wow. Oh, man, you're missing out.
Fun life on the other side. There's so much stuff on Amazon. You should check it out sometime.
And make no attempt to.
Please, not comment on this one. I'm gonna be sick if I can drop my big money, but you what? Oh, shut the hell up. So the cop is after the car. What's that?
Now, Gen X candy was mean to children. We had candy like Atomic Fireball.
I visit hundreds of campuses every year, and I see it everywhere. Kids are struggling to deal with their emotions, and it's taking a serious toll.
If you've not seen it, Sabrina Carpenter released a new single. It's called Man-Child, and this is the art that will be on the cover of this album. And obviously, this is a bit sexual. She is kneeling in front of a man. He is holding her hair, but she is fully clothed, so I'll take that. That is a win in 2025. But the feminists on 20 years like this? In 2 weeks like this? Sabrina Carpenter, fully clothed, kneeling. I mean, granted, it's sexual, but like this is your line in the sand.
I want sex, want sex.
It makes no sense. All of this is just seriously so ironic and hysterical and hypocritical because this really is not the fault of Sabrina Carpenter. The album cover is a result of a culture of feminists that pushed for promiscuous sex, that pushed for sex as empowerment and female lib and free the nipple and whatever they were doing. And Sabrina, as an artist, as a brand, knows this, and she plays into it to sell her music. In fact, in a recent Variety interview that she just did a couple of days ago, they said this in the headline. Sabrina Carpenter defends releasing new album so quickly, says it's funny that people complain about sex in the shows. Quote, those are the songs you've made popular. Clearly, you love sex. And she's not wrong. Like, her most popular songs are the ones that are explicitly about sex and about sexual relations between men and women, and her loving that and enjoying it. Like, those are all of her top songs, and so obviously she's going to lean into that and just make more. If you've not seen it, Sabrina Carpenter should release it. Hey, Jelly,
any type of injury. We got a state-of-the-art rehab facility on campus to help you recover, and they can do everything under one roof for your convenience. They have clinics, testing, imaging, rehab, and surgery all in that one building, right off of the interstate, off of 65.
Possible for their offense. They'll run it here, powering through. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Spartans enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Yeah, he did not. Bounce it outside of him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Galloway. Touchdown, Michigan State. This quarterback on fire today.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Love to hear that because I love scoring.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Oh, they're trying to bootleg. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial
Look at Buckeyes.
But now the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nancy.